Hello everyone, and welcome to map 2 of the Map Maker Showcase. This is the second map I've made, Iceslide Mountain. And so this map took me a lot longer than the first one to make because as you see there's these kind of mountains and I guess the trees with scenery, which this is the first time I was actually doing scenery, so because of that it took a lot longer. So this one is an ice map. It's on the second level of ice. If you go into the terrain, right over here there is 3 different levels of slipperiness. You got this one, which is like the lightest. There's also this other color of it. You've got the second one, which is what this is, and then the third one, which is like absolutely no steering control. So I have this version. I actually have a version with the easier ice because some people found this map a bit challenging. And so this map, you kind of start, you go down, you got to turn, you got to make sure you kind of lean into the turns. And then try not to steer to keep the most speed. Then you kind of switch to the other side, go down, kind of swing up to the right, swing back left, go down again, then into the cave, which then you get this checkpoint into kind of the transition section. This section I could have made it like 2 curves, but at least for now I'm still keeping it as this track. It's got a slight polish color to it because it looks nice. I guess slightly slipperier than the regular track, but doesn't matter that much. Then you got a bunch of speed boosters. This was also before the booster update, so there's a bunch in a row. You could have also stacked them, but it's a lot nicer to have the gradual boost into then spiral upward. There's definitely better ways to create, like this is a kind of trying to make it a smooth curve, but there are better ways to do it now. Then you come up here, and then you just kind of swallow them back and forth down. And at the end, you have to kind of keep enough speed to go up. So one thing is if you kind of get flung to this right side, you kind of want to make sure you don't flip too much because then you won't have the speed to get to the ending. So let's try it. This map is a little over a minute. I think 108 or 107 around there is kind of like the top time. We'll see what I get. So yeah, you see I'm going to curve to the right to kind of keep in this like middle. Then I want to go left, keep in the middle again. See, now I kind of slide right, slide back left to stay in the middle, preemptively curve. So then I'm going to hold right for a bit to try to center myself so I don't fling off to the right side on there. Then you kind of get a lot of grip on this black transition section. In the cave, I see there's 1 or 2 pieces that might need to be updated. And you boost again, kind of curve left. You want to try to stay in this middle apex. I'm not steering right now to try to keep all the speed I can. Then you kind of get flung, which is to the perfect part of the apex again. Kind of go left. Yep. Oh, there we go. So then the hardest part I'd say is this ending right here. You got to kind of make sure you don't flip. Oh, there we go. I got it. 7, 8. Yeah, pretty good time. And so then now I'm going to show you. Oh, it's got to load. There is the easy version. It's kind of, you can see like all my maps here. The Iceslide Mountain Easy. So this one has you see the white, so the steering is actually a lot easier, and so it's a lot grippier. The times are actually slower because of it, because you're turning more, and so you turn more, you're gonna lose a lot more speed. And so let's see, time at the end. Yeah, like this one is just a lot easier. Like you especially in game, you can really feel how like much easier it is to turn there. Yeah, like look, I'm just at the bottom and not on that right wall. Obviously the grip here is the same. I kind of made the walls of the ice blue, which looked really nice. Okay, coming to the 180, I think, yeah. So then go on this wall. Yep. Yeah, I'm not pushed to that right wall nearly as much. So it makes the ending like significantly easier too, because you're also not flung to yeah, not flung to that 5, 6. Actually, it's a similar time, and both 108s, but it's because I just kind of played it well. So yeah, the long part about this was like learning these terrain pieces. So I guess here there's different there's like 3 different slopes, and let's say a terrain slope, there's so many different sizes. Just kind of learning like, what piece is what size, slightly. I guess slightly raised used in some of my other maps, which you'll guys see later on in the series. But yeah, it was mainly learning how to like kind of place these blocks, and then I just kind of got lazy for some of these sections. But oh, but yeah, so it was learning that, and then kind of like this is the cover to the cave. Yeah, as you can even see in here, there's like slight gaps if you were to like fall to the right, but it's kind of invisible, so it doesn't really matter as much. It's just a lot of things that didn't learn as much. Also because of that, don't really notice it when you're in the track, but like a gap here. Oh, so like here, if I'll go back into testing, there's a gap in the left and right, but you don't actually see it. Where you obviously see it in that first person camera. It's like a thing. It's just kind of I learned to make better like terrain. So if I, oh, you can like fling out. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm failing. There we go. Fling out. If you fall out of the course, you can obviously see some of the shortcomings, but most people don't fling out of the course. I had to really try to do that there. Yep. So that is all for Iceslide Mountain. If you download it from the workshop, you actually get it in a full. It'll just be called Iceslide Mountain, and then inside the folder are both versions. You'll see the. If I find Iceslide here, Iceslide. Here it is. You'll see there's this and the easy. It's right in the same folder. Yep. So that is all for this map. Have a nice day. See you in the next one.